Good morning, everyone. It's Renita Baird, PEI's medium here, coming with another Angel Talk. Angel Talk Tuesday, why don't we call it? So, yesterday I put up a video talking about fear. Fear being false evidence appearing real, and fear coming from our own thoughts. Well, let's talk about another fear. So, all of us are energetic souls within a physical body, and our thoughts radiate out into the universe like radio waves do, very much like radio waves do. So just like we hop in our cars and turn on our radios, or we turn the radio on when we're doing a little bit of housework or cleaning or whatever, we as humans tune into the frequency of other people's thoughts. So the thoughts that we're putting out there get picked up by other people too. So the easiest way to describe how this works is one of the most strongest intuitive connections that exists in us as humans is a mother or grandmother or a parent. Let's make it generic, a parent connection to a child. That is one of the strongest intuitive connections that we as humans have. And that actually is an intuitive or a sixth sense connection. So for many of us, when we get up in the mornings, we're not just tuning into our children and grandchildren, we're also tuning into the thought waves of other people. And there's a whole lot of people that live in this world. So that's a whole lot of energy frequency waves that are just floating around the air at all times. And we can interconnect with those frequencies. So, coming back to fear, if those frequencies are vibrating on the frequency of fear, in other words, if someone else out there in the world is constantly sitting in the energy of fear, and that energy is floating around, and we somehow consciously or subconsciously connect with it, then we take it into our energy field. And that compounds the fear that we are carrying within us. Every single one of us is carrying fear of some sort, right? But to be blanketed, essentially, it's like lying in bed and putting on, okay, here's my blanket of fears. This is about all I can handle. Oh, wait, now, here comes another blanket. God knows where that came from. Oh, wait, now, there's another blanket coming at me here. And the blankets just keep coming and coming and building up and building up. And then us poor humans, our intuitive little souls, we don't really recognize and understand that most of what we're feeling and experiencing on the level of fear isn't ours. It's actually a compounding of the energies or the frequencies that we're just tuning into. So, how do you fix that? Well, first thing is that you have to, number one, name it in order to recognize it. There's a huge part of us, even if we are physical humans, there's a huge part of us that are intuitive humans, I should say. There is a huge big truck. There's a huge part of us that we just don't understand our intuitiveness. So until we can actually name it, we can't fix it. So that's the first thing. We have to recognize that, okay, if I'm feeling extra fearful today, am I feeling all of mine? Is this just all mine? Or is it being compounded with multiple frequencies from other people and places around this earth? And chances are It probably is, especially if it's got you to the point of, that so uneasy feeling that can sometimes come over you. Yeah, it's like when there's extra stress around, it's just naturally. Like for us islanders, whenever Fiona hit and the island essentially came to a complete stop for like almost 2 weeks. People were without power, businesses were closed down, you couldn't go anywhere or do anything. Same with COVID, right? Like that just sent waves of fear across the earth. And people are still recovering from that. So if since then you've been feeling extra fearful, that's why people have been traumatized. So really at the end of the day, you only want to experience the fear that's yours. So, number 1, recognize it. Number 2, ground your energy and keep your energy grounded. Number 3, make sure that you do a cleanse of sorts. So cleansing is where you slough off the energy of other people and you're just left with your own energy. So whether that be a meditative clearing or cleansing with the angels, whether that be a sea salt bath, a walk on the ocean, because salt is grounding and clearing. Whether it be, wearing crystals, that's very grounding as well. Drinking water, eating root vegetables, ground. And I have a blog on my website, RonitaBairdPEI.com, that talks about grounding. And then the next thing is a buffer. We have to create an energetic buffer where other people's energies stay with them and your energy stays with you. So for what I do is I ask God to create a bubble of divine white light completely around me, so that as I go through my day, my energy stays with me and other people's energies stay with them. Okay, so those are some of the things that can help with recognizing and working with the energy of fear coming from other people and places and things around this earth. Happy Tuesday.